Hi and welcome to this video, and in this video this is just a catch-up video actually, because I realized from talking to somebody very recently that I hadn't done a video on this particular feature, even though this feature has been out for a very long time. So this is the catch-up video to show you how to set up custom cameras for your track, so that when you go to spectator view or third person view to view your race, you can have cameras set up where you want them rather than where they are placed by default in the scene. So in every scene there are a set of default cameras, and normally there are just 4 cameras, and they are where I would normally expect someone to place their tracks. But obviously someone can place a track anywhere in a scene, and the default cameras are more than likely not always going to be in the right place. So Velostrend does have the ability for you to place your own cameras specifically where you want them, and those will completely override the default cameras. So the default cameras won't be used, and just your specific setup cameras will be used. So what I'm going to do is just going to place a couple of gates in here just for a reference. So I'll place one here, and we'll place another one here, and then I'm going to have a marquee that I'm going to put here, where I'm going to have a camera that's kind of looking through the marquee. So as I say, in a normal track you would get 4 cameras, and I'm just going to scroll right out here so I can kind of give you an idea of how those cameras would be set up. So if we get right up here, then normally on a scene like this there'd be like a camera here, and then a camera over here, and then a camera over here, so like in a square shape, and those would be the default cameras. And obviously for a little track that's kind of over to the side here in the scenery, it's likely maybe only one camera will actually be close to the action and give you any kind of decent shots. And if you want to be kind of really on top of what's going on, then it would be nice to have your own cameras. So let's set those up now. So this is the camera, custom camera, and basically you just add these in. I'm going to put one here right behind the start grid. Now custom cameras do automatically follow whatever quad you've selected. So this camera I'm setting up for race start, so that you can see the quads come off of the start grid and go through that first gate. And then to catch the action from this angle here, we'll put another camera here, like so, and just move it back a bit. Let's just look at where that one's placed. Now don't worry about pointing the camera at the quads, you don't really need to do that, because as I said, they automatically track whatever quad you've got selected anyway. But you know, for just to satisfy my OCD, we'll point it where I want it to be pointed. And then maybe you want to catch quads coming around this corner here and switching back and then coming through here. So we'll place a camera here and raise that one up a bit and rotate a little, and then we'll have a camera that actually catches the quads coming through the marquee. So we'll place one right here that is going to capture them coming through the marquee. So there's my 4 camera layout that I've done. I've got my start grid, I've got my 2 gates, which are, oh, in fact I've got 3 gates, which are necessary. So we can save this now as cam demo, and then I'm just going to come out and we'll go in via single player. cam demo is already selected. Yeah, so I'll do.
Ready to race.
Okay, so if I now press S for spectator cam, you can see I've now gone directly behind the start grid because that was the first camera that I placed to get the quads coming off of the line. And then my second camera is over here, and you can see it's actually looking at my quad on the ground down there. That's where I spawned into the scene. And then the third camera, it was over here to kind of catch the action coming out of this gate. And then the fourth camera was actually down behind the marquee, and if I plug in my transmitter here and just arm and fly through the marquee, you'll see it's exactly where I wanted it to be. Move across here, there you go, you can see it's where I placed it, looking through that marquee to catch the action of the quad coming through there. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's how you set up custom cameras. You can add as many as you like. They all automatically track and allow you to capture the action exactly how you want it, based on how you've laid out your track. Okay, so that's it, and I'll see you on the next video.